6, they give you miniature people in a cage whom you can force to dance for your own money. Now, could you guess which one? No, it's not the one about the grandfathers. That's just an extremely cruel simile. It's the one about the miniature people in the cage. Miniature people in the cage, not true. They have not yet perfected the shrink ray. But the rest is absolutely true. Now, speaking of all those true things, I don't want to stand up here before you people whom I respect and start making jokes about the nuts they serve on airplanes. That's a comedic cliche. I'm going to make a joke about it. I just have to ask you, honest question. When you're at home and you're thinking to yourself, at this point in the evening, I would like some mixed cocktail nuts. And you go to get them and you stop at that point and think to yourself, you know what, I own a microwave. I'm going to heat these nuts up. Before I eat them, I am going to heat these nuts up until I can't actually touch them. They're so hot. Can I see a show of hands? How many people of you think that way? Is that something that everyone does? Or is that just as strange or as exotic as I think it is? Yes. It seems unnecessary to me. I mean, nuts are delicious. Warm them up. So, you see, I wasn't making, it's not a joke, it was an honest question. It was not a joke about airplane food. But I do have to ask, what's the deal with the salad cart? Right? Last time I had tableside service of salad, it was when I went out to dinner with my parents in the 70s. And we had a Caesar salad. It was properly made tableside with the raw eggs and everything else. But that was the 70s. You don't see that very often now. American Airlines' idea of luxury is about 30 years old. Is that really how they want to be spending their money? You know, is that why the shrink ray isn't done yet? The other thing about flying on first class is that I get to meet, or at least see, a number of famous people who also fly first class with me. Lonnie Anderson. Lonnie Anderson, I was in the Admirals Club of the Los Angeles International Airport. The Admirals Club, as you may know, is the secret place in the airport where the admirals hang out. Lots of men in naval uniforms, brocaded epaulets, singing sea shanties and drinking rum. And there through them, I saw sitting none other than Lonnie Anderson. And I'm like, you know what? I bet Lonnie Anderson's on my flight. And you know what? I bet, I might be sitting next to Lonnie Anderson for the next 5 hours. And then I'm going to have to make conversation with Lonnie Anderson. Well, she was on my flight, but she wasn't sitting next to me. I was grateful for that. It's very small in first class. There are only 9 seats, you know. Kurt Russell, I saw. You know, in first class, there are 9 seats. 2, 2, 2, 2 on either arm, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, and then boom. 1 in the middle, the captain's chair. Like the white hot spot in the middle of a domino, with a panopticon of chairs around it. It is for people who are very lonely and want to pretend they're flying a plane, I suppose. I'll tell you something, if I ever get the captain's chair in first class, I am refusing to sit in it, because I'm very small and petty. But Kurt Russell was very happy sitting there, because he's used to people looking at him all the time. And I did look at Kurt Russell, and let me tell you, that guy looks terrific. One of the most handsome men I've ever seen in my life. And apparently, he's grown his eye back, because he doesn't have the eye patch anymore. When you think about all the people in the United States who are even capable, right, of rescuing the President of the United States from the violent penal colony that Manhattan will become in the near future, what would your guess be? Like maybe 10 people in the United States could do that? Okay, how many of them could do it without depth perception? Kurt Russell. I didn't get to sit next to him because he wasn't sitting next to anybody. He was in the captain's seat. And then the next time I flew first class, guess who I saw? No, you're wrong. Supermodel Rachel Hunter. Yeah, you feel the same way I do.